Hello everyone and welcome to my in-depth tutorial on how to swallow a whole turkey. Wait, what? Sorry, wrong video. Hi everyone, my name's Alton. I play video games not for a living because if I did, I'd live in a garbage can. And when we last left off, if you're watching this, you might have watched my previous tutorial where I showed you how to farm for Inferno weapons using the Wing Diver. Well, that's a little bit limited just because it's only limited to the Wing Diver. And don't get me wrong, the Wing Diver is an awesome class, but you probably want weapons from more than just her. Well, here's an easy way you can do it for all the classes, and I'll explain it to you as soon as we get in. The mission you're going to want to use is Mission 14, Preventing Landfall. We have confirmation that the mothership is traveling offshore and have dropped several Hectors, walking battle soldiers. Are there any other kind of battle soldiers? Battle soldiers in wheelchairs, maybe? I don't know. That are attempting to make landfall. He said the name! He said the name! To make landfall, we'll set up a shore defense and coordinate with aerial troops for support from above. So, basically what you want to do is you want to go to Mission 14, select Inferno, and just select whatever class you need weapons for. Alright, so I'm sure you're wondering, how exactly do you fight enemies in Inferno even if you're using a class that has really shit weapons? Well, I'll explain it to you. Oh, well, he seems to have caught on to us. I'll explain it to you. You don't. You don't fight enemies with a shit weapon in a shit class. What you do is, you know, much like being a quadriplegic at an orgy, you let your friends do all the work. What you want to do at the start of the level is run away. So you can't run any further, which is basically this red line you see on your mini-map right now, is that you can't go past that point. So you basically just wait over here and watch the mini-map until all of those red triangles flying around are dead. In this particular mission, the AI companions are actually strong enough to do it on their own. You don't have to shoot a single thing. Unless, of course, like you saw earlier, one of them actually gets pulled away from the group and starts focusing on you, then you have to worry about killing one of them. But I'm not really using the strongest weapons. You can probably handle one or two of those guys as long as you don't get hit. But yeah, basically, your AI companions will kill everything for you. And the moment when you want to move up, like right now, did you see that last flying red triangle just got killed? That's when you want to move up, because that means all the flying units have been eliminated. And the flying units are really the biggest threat to you because they go straight after you. The Hectors are not a threat as long as they're at long range. They're at long range, they'll always aggro on your AI companions. Let's see if I can get these guys. Probably not. This guy's got a motherfucking throwing arm. Like, crazy. He's like that guy who fucking wiped out a pigeon with a baseball. One thing I really have to stress, and I had to remind myself to put this in the video, don't try this on multiplayer. In multiplayer, they compensate for the number of players by reducing the effectiveness and the number of bots. So if you try to do this in multiplayer with like a friend or something, chances are you're gonna get killed. So to reiterate, the main points we've done so far is like, stay as far away from these guys as possible. Well, not too far because you gotta move in to collect all the loot. But you know what I'm saying. Stay out of range. Stay behind your line of AI, basically, because they're the ones that are gonna take the majority of the fire. Try and make sure you get all these green loot containers because they got precious weapons. Another thing. Don't shoot these bots while they're in the water, because you can't go out and get the weapon chests when they're like a mile out to sea. So don't do that. Kill them when they're on the land. Alright, so depending on your class, you're always going to want to load out for long range. So like for instance, with the air raider, I've picked this sniper tank. Oh shit, I've killed everything. So now you need to rush forward and get all the loot, obviously. Oh, shit. Gotta get that one. Woo! Alright, that was close. So yeah, equip long-range weapons for all your classes to deal with the Hectors. Oh. Okay, so we got some pretty interesting things. So, and so we got an or magnetic prison. I think that's a typo. The magnetic prison. But it's level 56, so I'm assuming it's pretty good. And we got a couple things I already had, the Z gun and the Zeragun, but we also got the BM03 Vigalta, which is a level 1, and somehow I don't have that. So, fucking boggles the mind. But yeah, you can see, like, the upper limit of this, I think, is around the level 60 weapons. So to reiterate, this method will work for any class, because you really don't have to do anything unless one of those flying units gets locked onto you, and then you might have to defend yourself. But even then, it's just 1 or 2. Even with low-level weapons, you can probably manage that, as long as you stay out of way of its attacks. Alright guys, well, I hope you enjoyed the video. Like it if you liked it, dislike it if you dislike it, and if you really enjoyed it, consider sharing it with a friend so that they, too, can know probably the easiest method in the game for getting Inferno weapons. And until next time, guys, bye-bye.
Under the window, serenading like a crooner.